Let's face it, you and I may think that poring over this data and pulling out insights is fantastic, but not everyone who needs this data will have the skills, interest, or diligence to log in, retrace our steps through the interface to get those same detailed reports. But this doesn't mean they need the information any less, and maybe it's your job to get it to them, or maybe you have a staff meeting every Monday afternoon, and it's in your best interest to make sure everyone has the updated data in their inbox come Monday morning. In the exporting video, we saw how you could accomplish this by exporting and attaching it to your email, but we could also just let Google do that for us. In a previous movie, we saw how to build a list of non-branded keywords that had low bounce rates. And that's an interesting list, and it's a good candidate to be emailed. The great thing about this is that the advanced filters we apply and the sort order that's sorted to show keywords with low bounce rates will be maintained in the emailed version. If we want to do this, we simply first configure the report. So let's go ahead and do that. We set up some advanced filters here to exclude branded keywords. We're also going to set this visits greater than 4. Click apply. Okay, we've got some non-branded keywords here. I'm going to sort this in terms of bounce rate to show me keywords that have a low bounce rate. This is an interesting list. I want to go ahead and email this. Scroll up to the top, click the email button, and we're going to see a dialog box here that gives us some options on how we want to set this email up. First, we're going to enter the email address we want to send it to. We can edit the subject line if we'd like. Next to the attachments, we see our options for file types: CSV, TSV, PDF, and then the name of the report that we're actually sending here. We can also select the frequency of the report. In this case, we want it to be weekly. Under the advanced options, we see a drop-down where we can define how long we want these reports to continue to send every week. We'll set this to be active for 6 months, and then we can include some text explaining what needs to be done with this report, what we hope to get out of it, or anything else that you'd like to put in here as a body of the email. Click send and you're done. And one thing I want to point out here is that if we decide later on we want to add another report to that email, we find that report, click the email button, and at the bottom of this email report dialog box, we have this option down here to add to an existing email. Now this sounds like a minor thing, but it can be a big help. When your boss comes and asks about the numbers for that new social media campaign, instead of having to recreate the entire email all over again, we simply add this report onto the already existing email, which is already scheduled to send out. Emailing is one of the most underutilized but useful features in Google Analytics.